So yeah, it did something. So at the end of last year, I was searching for a classic Porsche 911, and I wasn't really sure which model I wanted to get, so I was looking for late G models, 964s, 993s, and even 996s. And if you are into cars, you know that process. You go to different platforms, go to all the listings, you save some, send them to your friends, ask them for their opinion, and after a few days you have so many potential cars or options so that you are getting totally lost. And that's because of two reasons. Because A, you always have to remember on which platform you found the car and saved it, and B, you might have multiple group chats where you talked about the cars and you can't find the opinions of your friends of it anymore. So I had this idea that I need an app which allows me to save all the cars I find, sort them in the way I want, and also talk to my friends about them. So I opened up Xcode and started coding it in Swift, and pretty quickly I had a rough prototype of how I wanted the app to be. I called it DrvHub, which is essentially just a small app with a server running in the background. So I was showing it to some of my friends, and I remember the reaction of the wife of a good friend of mine. She was testing it and said, "Oh, it's like Instagram for cars." And I was like, "Oh yeah, shit, it's like Instagram for cars." So well, let me show you the app. So you have this little icon here. When you tap on it, DrvHub is opening up and you see the login page. You can either sign up with your email and password, or you can also sign up with Apple. So as soon as you are logged in, you find yourself in the parking spaces tab. And here you see the sorting part of my initial problem. I created all these parking spaces and named them after a particular model or a brand or a theme, whatever. And if you open up one parking space, you see all the cars I found. So yeah, and if you tap on a car, you will find a web view which takes you to the original platform you found the car on. So, but where's the Instagram part of all that? For that, let's go to the profile tab, and here you see a classic profile with a picture, a bio, and all the parking spaces I created. And also you see followers and following. And you also see that you can tap here on member and you see the parking spaces which I am a member of. So what that means is you can basically create parking spaces, and for each parking space you can decide whether it's public, so everyone can see it, if it has restricted access, so users have to ask you or ask for permission to be a member of this parking space, or if it's completely private, so no one else will see it. So yeah, let's go back to the initial car we opened. If you look at the top, you see three icons. The first one takes you directly to the source where you found the car. The second one, a like button that explains itself. And the third one opens up a conversation for that car. So each car has its own conversation with all the members of that particular parking space. But how do you get a car into DrvHub? Let's open up Elverspot. You might know that page, probably quite famous for searching for 911s. And let's just pick one. Oh yeah, G model turbo. You just click on the share button on the bottom, and here you find DrvHub. Click on it, and then it asks you on which parking space you want to save it. You can pick one or more, it doesn't matter, but I have a parking space G models and put this right here. Just click on save and it opens up this parking space and the car in it. So the good thing is, whenever you import a car, each member of this parking space also gets a notification, so they can look at the car and start talking to you about the illegal part of the app. So right now, when you import a car into DrvHub, it basically stores the link and shows the original website to you. For me, that's not the ideal setup. I would have liked that DrvHub is analyzing that link and extract the data of the car, the brand, the model, the mileage, the price, and so on. Because it's fairly simple. If you go on the website and you right click on it, you can open up the source code, and within the source code, usually there is a JSON string, which is basically a raw data file. and then you can search this data file and extract the data you need. If we would extract this data, we can do a lot more in terms of filtering, analyzing the price if it is changing over time. But the problem is web scraping is on most platforms I found not allowed. You can find it in the terms and conditions. So right now I'm keeping it just to save the link, to be on the legal side of life, but that also means giving up on a lot of cool features. So yeah, this was DrvHub in a nutshell. What do you guys think? I worked on it the past few months and I'm kind of happy with the current result, but it's also a long way to go. But I created a beta version of it. So you can click on the link in the description and download it and test it for yourself. It's completely free, but be aware it's in the beta state, so there might be errors that occur. This will be the start of a series I will call Road to App Store, because I really would like to see this app in the App Store for everyone. And let's see how far we can go.